Last night, these 5 filmmakers engaged in a fierce bidding war to secure the rights to produce their script. Since then, they've been hard at work identifying actors who might be a good fit for roles in their scripts. Tonight, they'll call these actors up to read for those parts, then engage in another fierce bidding war to cast their films. Then they'll have 72 hours to make their films, which premiere this Saturday here at the Hive Collaborative. Your vote at HiveChannel5.com will decide which of these 5 will advance to the grand prize round. 10 filmmakers, 10-minute films. This is The 10 Show. So we're calling it casting wars. Is that like too severe? I don't know. You guys seem very friendly and nice to each other, but whatever it takes to get the cast that you want. Welcome to the show. My name is Dennis Agel. We're here with these fine 5 filmmakers who last night entered into a fierce bidding war to secure their scripts. I don't know if we can show those on the big board now, but they have a $500 budget. And they've already allocated, in some cases, a fair chunk of their budget towards their script. You can see that across the top row in the script deal column. So this is sort of a fun little exercise in how much can be done with how little funds, just to make it a little more complicated, how quick we can put this all together. These films premiere this Saturday night. So you can see what you have left to cast your film. If you can do the math, please do it for me. I cannot figure it out, but you've got to cast your film tonight. Before we leave here, before we leave this stage, you're going to be cast. You'll notice we have 2 filmmakers on iPads, and we have these very kind body proxies for them. You might recognize them from season 3 of our sister show, Enter the Hex. It's Deg and Delia, everybody. Thank you, David. Good timing. But yeah, they're here, and also we're working on scheming some kind of plans for Enter the Hex Season 4 coming up. So we'll start with our filmmakers. We'll go down the row, and we'll ask you each to tell us a little bit about your script and who you're seeking to cast tonight. If you want to tell us also about, are you your crew, or do you want to introduce any of your crew? They've been working on securing their own crew. And their own crew might be a one-man show, one-woman show. So let's see what we have to work with, starting with Jeffrey.
Cool. Yeah. I'm kind of I know it when I see it type person, but I chose some actors who I thought would fit the roles. Like, I think there could be a little wiggle room with what the characters can be. But obviously, some 2 strong character actors who can kind of pull off the kind of over-the-top enthusiasm of my corner men, which is what I have, 2 corner men in my play. It's like a boxing match. And yeah, so I'm looking for some people who can bring it. Like character-wise, that's very vague. And then I'm looking for 2 charming and awkward young people, youngish people, people in their prime of their lives. So
my age, pretty much, is what you're saying. So.
Interesting.
Excellent. Yeah. So do they need to be able to take a punch?
No, there's
not that kind of box.
It would be a man versus a woman. That might be problematic. So for the man.
All right.
Anyway, yeah.
So it's a first date. And
yeah, I should have explained that. Okay. It's first date. They're basically, it's an analogy. Dating is boxing.
The first date is a boxing match.
Yes, without any actual physical contact.
Okay. Excellent.
Unless it goes well.
So you're looking for a cast of 4, 2 male, 2 female. let's go
cast
to...
of 4. So let me just say this really quick.
Okay.
I want to entice my actors. I don't have a lot of money to pay you, but I'm going to do an amazing job, and it's going to be fun. It's a fun script. So hopefully you read it, and you just want to do it for very little money.
Excellent. Okay.
Just going to put that out there.
So Alex, along with Francesca, have kind of an interesting situation. They're both on the opposite coast. Alex is on the West Coast, down in the Los Angeles area. They're in quarantine. So he's got some extra special challenges for how you're going to cast your film. But go ahead and tell us a little bit about the film you're making and the parts that are involved.
Alex, right? Meaning.
Sorry, Watson.
Cool. Yeah. So I'm doing To Fix a Dinosaur, which has 2 actors in it. I am in a very interesting situation right now with quarantine, where even all of Hollywood is still technically shut down. So I will be editing and shooting and directing, and I will have my roommate, who we'll probably hear more from here in a second, Sadiq, who will also be joining in on the acting. And what I really need, what's great, what actually works in my favor is, this script really needs someone who can be very vulnerable on camera, because we're going to explore some very deep emotions and some very big problems that face our world even currently right now. And so I'm happy to have it's kind of nice having my roommate, because he's very open and very, he can be very, vulnerable. So very excited to work with him more.
Excellent. Yeah, it's called To Fix a Dinosaur. Sounds like a really fun little kid script or something, but it's a powerful piece you've got there. So looking forward to seeing what you can do with that. And Sherry, let's move to you. Tell us about your show and your casting needs.
My show is called They All Want Cake, and the basic synopsis of it is that in a world in the not too distant future, a strictly enforced public health code restricts the amount of junk food that can be purchased. And my characters are Martha or Martin, depending on who we end up casting for this. They are nervous but trying to maintain composure. They're aware of the laws, but they're trying to maintain their innocence. And they may or may not have purchased some of these forbidden foods. Spoiler. And then the officer is the other character, and they are there for the good of the people. They truly believe that what they're doing is helpful, and they are wholly convinced that they are dealing with a criminal.
Excellent. Okay, and your cast is 2 female or one any?
Yep.
Or 2 any?
Yeah, 2 any. We're open. It's fine. It's
okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Excellent. Francesca, tell us a little bit about your film and your awkward casting situation. Francesca's in New York City area, and what have you got to work with there? Are there any actors in New York City?
There are. I wanted to be very fair, so I was like, I'm not going to reach out to anybody until I have my script, until Monday night, Tuesday morning. And then I found out a lot of actors have left New York for because of the quarantine and the pandemic. So I was like, oh no. But luckily I know a lot of actors. So I have 2 lovely actors that I found. The play is called Kodak Shirley. It's about the way that Kodak film used to do color balancing for skin tone. They only used white women to color balance until the 90s, actually. So it's about that legacy, and it's about a artist of color who's creating her own Shirley card. So I'm really excited to shoot it.
Excellent. Thank you, Francesca. I was just showing there's an actual Kodak Shirley on the cover of this script, which I don't know if anybody can get that, but that's the image that they use to calibrate, and obviously our printer needs to be calibrated a little bit. So, excellent. So, Matthew, it's to you. Tell us about your story. And
yes, well, my story is very interesting in that I think on a tonal level, It could go either way. We could play this as, just some crazy, screwball comedy. We could make this, a very interesting melodrama. I'm looking for actors that are vulnerable. I'm looking for actors that can improvise, I think is very important to me. But most of all, I'm looking for actors that act with not just their voice, but with their entire body. This is especially the role of Fred is a very physical role. I'm not going to ask you to do like twirls and double axles or whatever, but I will say that I do want people that can act with their whole body posture, movement of the hands, and most importantly, the eyes. I think the eyes are extremely important when it comes to acting. So I'm looking for actors that can dive into the vulnerability of the roles. I'm looking at actors that can improvise and change with direction. But most of all, I'm looking for actors that can act with their whole selves, be comfortable in their own skin.
Great, and you're looking for 2 male actors?
Yes,
okay.
But of course I'm open to females as well.
Okay. So here's how it will go. We're going to take turns. Jeffrey will start.
Oh.
He'll name an actor, and if the actor is here at the Hive, they'll come down and take their place at this microphone. I'm going to be the professional microphone adjuster, and we've got the Clorox wipes if we need them, but let me go ahead and see if I can take care of the height on that. But we would like you right up on the microphone if you can, so that we can pick you up nicely. If the actor is attending via electronic means, they'll show up on these big screens here, and they'll be able to see basically the whole stage. We'll ask the filmmakers to set the stage for what they're looking for in this particular reading. We've asked you to limit the reads to about a minute of a scene. If it goes longer, we might say thank you. No, we've been pretty lax on that, but yeah, we're kind of keep it to about a minute if you can. When the actor is finished reading, any other filmmaker who has indicated here that they'd like to have them for a reading will keep the actor here on stage and have them read for that other filmmaker as well. If you haven't previously designated an actor to read for you, all is not lost. If you see what they're doing with the reading for somebody else's script and you really wish you had cast that person, you'll still be able to have the opportunity to bid for all the actors, whether or not they read for you. So we'll ask our actors to stay in the house if they can, or stay on the Zoom call, and we'll get back to you at the end of the show when, again, the filmmakers call you up and bid on your services. If more than one filmmaker bids on your services, the 2 highest bidders will each have an opportunity to make their case for why you should be in their film. And we'll give you the opportunity to select which film you'd like to participate in. So that's kind of the way it's going to go. Any questions? Shall we dive in?
Sure.
Cue energetic music. I just think that would be a good time to have some of that, but for next time. Okay. Jeffrey,
Sure.
who would you like to bring down to read for us
I'm going to
first?
start with Debbie Sainsbury.
Woo woo.
Debbie Sainsbury. Everybody
Yeah.
clap. Yeah, all right. How's that microphone level? It looks like. All right. Let's do that.
It's like it was meant for you.
All right, Jeffrey, go ahead and set the stage
Okay.
for us if you would.
So, you've read the script. You've read the sides. So it's the character of Doris. She's the corner woman for Haley, who's on a date. I am open to interpretations here with dialects. I kind of picture both of these corner people being kind of like over the top a little bit, because it is kind of a surreal world that we're creating where we're pulling them into there, so it could be a little cartoonish, obviously.
Okay.
Not.
Jeffrey, I didn't ask, but would you like somebody to read opposite her?
Can I get another actor to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
That's great. I will have Carolyn come down and read. And this will be page 5 and 6. And it starts with, it's just one
can
little
come right
thing
through
on
here, it's
6.
fine.
So it's just one little last line where you say, now's the time to make your move, Doris. That's your last line.
There is no page 6 on here.
I'll give you mine. How about that? Do you have page 6? Well, you don't need it because you're not on that page, so you're great. Okay, so there's page 6. Well, you don't want to go back to 5. That's how numbers work. Yeah. So it will be starting with, come on, girl. That's Doris. Any other questions? Cool, let's try it.
Come on, girl. You were doing good there for a while. Keep your focus.
Sorry, Doris, he surprised me in there.
I'm surprised to schmize. The guy hasn't been able to string 3 syllables together, and you walked right into his sensitive guy act. You should have seen that jive coming from a mile away. Instead, it caught you right under the chin.
Is it bad?
Under the chin! You're still ahead on points, Hailey, but you've got to come on strong this round. This guy's thrown everything he's got at you. He's clutching and grabbing instead of engaging. It's up to you to get under his defenses and hit him where it hurts. You got it? He's been on the defensive the entire night, Hailey. All he wants to do is survive the night. He's not going to give you anything unless you take it from him, understand? Open up. Now, here's the time to make your move. Back this sucker up against the ropes and bombs away, okay? Now sprint.
Excellent.
Great job.
Thank you, Carolyn.
That's cool. It's very good.
Debbie,
Yes.
we're going to ask you to stay here for a read with Sherry.
Awesome.
Yes,
That's great.
thank you.
Sherry, do you have somebody you'd like to have read opposite?
Yeah, can I have Darcy come up and read for the officer, please?
Darcy Ramirez.
Yes.
Thank you.
Debbie, it is a pleasure to watch you act every time I see you read, even if it's for my opponent here.
Do you
Nemesis.
have any suggestions?
My nemesis.
Any directions you want to
so
go with this?
With this, I think originally, I didn't get to speak with the screenwriter yesterday, but originally I think it was intended that the character of Martha is a little more like innocent and light and airy and things like that, and just kind of like naive to what they've done. But what I want to do, I want to interpret it a different way. And I want to see someone who's actually kind of pissed off that these rules exist and that they can't have the childhood that they remember for their grandchildren and for the future children to come. Like I want to see a little more like feigning the naivety.
Okay,
that
grandma,
make sense?
right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
And then for the officer, wholly convinced that she is doing the right thing. And yeah, and this is for the good of the society.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Okay, action.
I want to go home.
Of course you do, Martha.
How do you know my name?
From your debit account, Martha. It was your account you drew from, wasn't it?
Well, yes, of course it was. I'm not overdrawn, and I didn't try and steal anything.
I never said you did. I have your banking records right here, and you're quite well off. Calm down, Martha. I'm here for your own good.
Then let me go.
I can't do that.
I haven't done anything. You can't arrest me for buying food.
Food. Food is vegetables, Martha, whole grains, maybe some fruit. Fruit doesn't violate the Health and Safety Act.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
Cool.
Nice,
All right.
thanks.
Thank you. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Darcy. All right. Alex, we'd like to use this as an opportunity for us to meet your cast, at least one member of your cast. I think we might be looking at one right now. Is that correct?
Yes. So yes, we under the circumstances, yes, I will be playing one of the characters as well as my roommate here, Sadiq McGinn, getting closer. So,
Hey, Sadiq.
yeah.
Welcome.
How's it going? His beautiful, luscious locks. Yeah. So, do we want to read some sides here?
Yeah, let's find out about what your play is and set the stage for what we're about to hear, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay. Yes, this is to fix a dinosaur. I don't want to spoil too much because the ending is chef's kiss. And basically, we have a parent who just built a dinosaur out of Legos, gets broken by someone who they meet outside of a hospital, which is Felix, which is who Sadiq will be playing. And and we're having a conversation, almost kind of a breaking point between them. which I thought was important to have Sadiq read and kind of go through. And yeah.
Excellent. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Please, I don't want to keep you.
It's not keeping me from anything.
Look, we all need to escape sometimes.
I'll just finish up real quick.
Please don't bother. It's not that.
Just take a second.
It really doesn't matter.
It does matter. You made it for him.
He doesn't even like dinosaurs. I just needed something to do.
And I ruined it.
I don't care about the freaking dinosaur.
I need to fix it. I need to fix something. I need to fix it. I just need to.
Okay, thank you.
Nice. Nicely done. Thank you both. Looking forward to seeing what you pull off there, and especially under extra level of restrictions and constraints. So cool. Sherry, I think we're going to count that one that you when you kept
turn?
Debbie.
Whoa.
I know we're strict like that, are we?
Sorry, Sherry.
Actually, I can't remember if we've done this before like this, but it felt right. I'm
That's
sorry.
fine.
Okay.
That's fine. I can handle it.
Francesca. So why don't you go ahead? I believe we have stills for the actresses that you have cast. They're not available tonight, but we see on the screen one of your characters. I think this play is addressing a woman who's portraying this scene. I don't know if you can see who we're seeing. Can you flip that around so she can see? Can you introduce your cast?
This is Maria Rojas. It's interesting because the characters are each playing, like one's playing Shirley and Madge and one's playing Shirley and Madge, so they're playing characters with the same name.
Okay.
So she's playing Shirley in 2020 and Madge in the 1970s. And yeah, she's a Dominican actress. She just moved to New York recently. She was working out in LA, and she's just a lovely person. I don't know.
Okay, excellent.
She does modeling as well, which I thought was really good for the role because it's like part of the Shirley experience is the modeling. So, yeah.
Excellent. Go ahead and introduce us, if you would, to your other actress.
Great. So my other actor is Olivia Reeval. She's a actor, writer, director. She's actually from Manchester originally. She is also going to help me on the crew side of things. And yeah, she's a wonderful playwright. If you look up Olivia Reeval on New Play Exchange, you can see all of her wonderful work. And she'll be playing Madge in 2020 and Shirley in 1970.
Excellent. Thank you. We've added them to our list of actors, and congratulations on being fully cast. Matthew.
Yes.
Your turn.
Okay, great. So I would like to call 2 people up for these roles.
Okay.
First, I'd like my wild card, if at all possible, Bo, and I think we'll do let's do Tommy Brown.
Tommy Brown.
Yeah.
Tommy Brown. If you're in the house, if you could come down, I believe Bo is on a Zoom call.
Yes.
That is probably.
There we go. All right. All right, everybody. Hope you're doing well today.
Bo, first of all, can you see and hear us okay? Tommy, if you could speak into the microphone and just say hello to Bo, if you would.
Hello. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear everybody just fine.
Excellent, okay.
I've been paying pretty good attention this whole time.
Matthew, why don't you come over here a
Okay,
little
great.
more?
Yeah, hey, so maybe you see me now.
Oh, is there a camera? Oh, there's a camera there. Okay.
Right.
That makes sense.
So he just froze up for a sec. So we're going to wait a second for him to...
Hopefully he'll come back in a second.
Hopefully.
There we
go.
All right, great. So just
Right on the
stand
mic,
still
if you
for a
wouldn't
sec,
mind.
please.
Yeah.
All right. You can move away from the light, too, if you want. We can... Okay, great. Perfect. All right, everybody. So you got the sides right here. So,
Yeah.
Bo, do you have both pages 7 and 8 or just 8?
I have 7 and 8.
So how about both of us? We're going to pick up right at the end of 7. So Fred says, thanks, my teachers at conservatory would appreciate that. So you're going to be Fred.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're Morris. So basically here, Morris is going to be, he's this hard head. You know, he's very to the point, very by the book. He's been doing this for years. And then we get you here. And, you know, you're kind of down on your luck. You know, you're an Olympic gymnast, but right now you're doing this job. So you're kind of down on the luck. You're kind of down. You're kind of sensitive, you know. But you've been very humbled by this. So I want to see that. Okay, so we're going to pick up with Fred. Thanks, my teachers at conservatory appreciate that. And then Morris, we're going to keep going from there. And I think we could probably get to the end of 8. So let's just go ahead and do it. Let's see what happens.
Can you still see me even though I'm reading it?
We can hear you, but you're frozen up.
Oh, so
Can't
I see. You have the script on your phone, and so we have a choice here. I think you either freeze up and we hear you, which seems like that's important, that we hear you, or we see you and you have no script. You just have to. So let's go ahead and we'll have you. We'll pretend his lips are moving, but we'll hear his acting, and let's work our way through the script and see how it goes.
Well, you know what? Hang on. I might be able to pull up my script on my computer here.
There we go. That would be a great idea. Yeah. That'd be a great idea.
Okay. I did it. That was really fast.
Okay, excellent.
Wow.
All right, everybody. So are we ready? So Fred, thanks. My teachers at conservatory would appreciate this. Morris, you keep it going from there, all right? All right, ready?
Yep.
And action.
Thanks. My teachers at conservatory would really appreciate that.
Conservatory, huh? The academy is the enemy of the art, as they say.
Wow, I never heard that before.
Robs you of spontaneity. Is that? Sorry. I mean, they don't intend it, but, you know, it happens.
My eyes have sure been open on that score.
Good. So, have any plans for your future?
Well, I'd wanted to try out again for the Olympic team.
Sure. Opportunity to travel.
Meet people.
Broaden your perspective. Sure, I can see that.
And as a regular job, I've been trying out for some major ballet companies.
Yeah? How do you feel about that?
It's hard to get cast.
See? Yep, you said it.
They say I'm good, but...
But?
Well, they've already got one of my skill set, you know. I can do pirouettes for days, and they don't need more than 1 or 2 of us.
Specialization is killing our way of life.
Well, don't you feel a little like a specialist?
No, not really. All these skills can be applied to any big corporate mascots. Just small differences in how you connect, how you represent the company and its message.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd say that all in all, this field offers great opportunities and you'll never feel stuck. And you have this sense of contributing, connecting.
Okay.
Nice.
Perfect. Am I allowed to ask like a question?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, so Tommy, right? That's your name, Tommy.
Yeah.
So do you like do anything outside of acting? Like, do you skate? Do you dance? Do you do anything like that?
Right now, not really. I mean, I do like, I don't know. Like, I have a lot of, I'm more of like a read at home kind of guy, to be honest.
Okay. So you would describe yourself as like maybe introverted, would you say?
Let's just say, if we're gonna use those terms, let's say extrovert with severe anxiety.
I understand. So most actors then, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's good for now. I think I'm good with these 2 at the moment, and I guess I have to wait before I can call up.
Yeah, let me see if, can we scroll down to see if Tommy Brown is, okay, so he's reading for Matthew. Okay, good. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Bo. And
see you later.
Yeah.
I'd actually like to see Tommy if possible.
sorry.
Okay. No.
You can bid on his services, but
I can't have him read for me.
you can't have him read for you.
That's okay.
We have that as a rule.
He said he likes
standing
to
by
read.
that.
I just thought.
So we're going to move now for second round. We'll start with Sherry.
Yes.
Who would you like to see?
I would like to see Dane Allred
Dean Allred, come on
Martin.
down.
And if I can get my wild card, Danya Tan, for the officer.
Danya Tan, she is on the Zoom call.
She's on the Zoom call.
Hello.
There she is.
Hey, Danya. We've worked together before.
Yeah.
I think it requires both hands for me to win.
Do you need me to come over
Yes,
here?
please.
Okay.
Come on over and tell us a little bit about.
Do you both have sides, correct?
Yes.
You have sides? You have sides? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that is correct. Good. All right. So, Danya, have you been listening to the show? Have you been able to hear the stuff that we've been saying about the parts and things like that?
For the most part, yeah.
Okay, great. Do you guys have any questions before we start?
No.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. I think I want to see what you can do then.
Does the mic need to be adjusted? I think we're okay.
I think so,
Thank you.
if you feel good.
I do.
All right. And
Are we going by Martin then?
yes, Martin, please. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. That makes me feel better.
And actually, I want to throw one more thing at you, Danya. If you want to, it's almost like she's happy that she gets to do this job. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay. I mean, not like crazy. She's not like doing cartwheels, but you know.
Right.
she
Is
enjoys
it like a jovial, like, hi, welcome to prison? Or is it like a kind of like more like a dark happiness?
Yeah, let's go dark happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. And ready? And action.
I want to go home.
Of course you do, Martin.
How do you know my name?
Oh, from your debit account, Martin. That was the account that you withdrew from, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Of course, I'm not overdrawn, and I didn't try and steal anything.
I never said you did. I have your banking records right here. You're quite well off. Calm down, Martin. I'm here for your own good.
Then let me go.
I can't do that.
You can't arrest me for buying food.
Food. Food is vegetables, Martin. Fruit, maybe some whole grains. Food does not violate the Health and Safety Act.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
Yay.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you, Coach.
Dane, hold on here. Let me see if, can I scroll to see Dane on the big board? That's it? Okay. All right. Matthew.
Yes, yes.
Who would you like to see next?
So I would like to see my next two people. I believe that would be Dylan Rogers, and Lance Bagley.
Dylan and Lance.
Thanks, Danya.
Both in the house. Excellent.
All right, hello you two. So I can go ahead and give these if you guys don't have it. So you're Dylan, that's great. So I think you're gonna be Fred, and you look like a Morris. So we're gonna have you be a Morris.
Yeah. All right.
And do we want them?
Yeah, let's have them. Morris, if you could go to that microphone. You know what? Let's trade you because I think the mics are a little bit adjusted opposite, and that'll save us a. Morris, if you could come out here.
Oh, switch?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Just microphone-wise.
All right.
We're being lazy here. So.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. All right, so you're Morris right here. So you heard the last exchange then with this.
Yes.
Okay, so I think we'll basically do the same thing as far as length. We'll have Fred kick it off with what was it? My teacher at Conservatory.
Yeah.
So if you heard what those two did, I would like you all to do something a little different. So Morris, I kind of want you to be a little more authoritative.
Okay.
You know, I want you to be not quite like a robot.
Right,
but
yeah.
I want you to be, you know, just matter of fact. Like you're just stating facts right here. You're spitting out bars. That's you right now.
Spitting bars.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want
All
you
right.
to be. And then Fred, I really want you to dive into that vulnerability right there also. You know, a little downtrodden, I think.
Okay.
But if you guys feel like you want to take it another way, take it another way. If you guys just want to act crazy, you know. But just go for it. So we're going to start with Fred, and make sure you guys, you know, really play off each other too, you know.
Awesome.
Action.
Thank you, thank you. My teachers at Conservatory would really appreciate that.
Conservatory, huh? The academy is the enemy of the art, as they say.
I've never heard that before.
Robs you of spontaneity. I mean, they don't intend it, but, you know, it happens.
Yeah, my eyes have really been open to that score.
Good. So, have any plans for your future?
Well,
I'd wanted to try out again for the Olympic team.
Sure. Opportunity to travel.
Meet people.
Broaden your perspective. Sure, I can see that.
And as a regular job, I've been trying out for some of the major ballet companies.
Yeah? How do you feel about that?
It's hard to get cast.
See? Yep, you said it.
They say I'm good, but...
But...
Well, they've already got one of my skill set, you know? I can do pirouettes for days and days, but they don't need more than one or two of us.
Specialization is killing our way of life.
Don't you feel a little like a specialized?
No, not really. All these skills can be applied to any of the big corporate mascots. Just small differences in how you connect, how you represent the company and its message.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd say that all in all, this field offers great opportunities. And you'll never feel stuck. And you have this sense of contributing, connecting.
Cool.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Thank you. Nicely done. Did you guys work on that?
Yeah, I saw
All right. Jeffrey, you are up.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got the big board here. I don't know if that helps.
Great, it does. And some of these people are on Zoom, I would assume.
Right.
Okay, cool. I
So-
want to see. Hamayan? Is that how I pronounce your name? Is he there?
He's on a Zoom call. Mr. I'm going to go Namazi. That's not him.
You must.
Hi, yeah. Whom are you? Nickname's Homie. Yeah.
Humayun.
Humayun.
Say it again for us if you would.
It's Homayun.
Homayun.
Okay. I think we're working on getting your image up. Danya, nice work, by the way.
Yeah. Great.
There we go.
Oh boy.
Is your camera on? Humayun.
Yeah. Can you see me?
There we go.
There he is.
We see you. Can you see us?
There we go.
Jeffrey,
I can see you.
Jeffrey, why don't you come down here?
Sure. Yeah, I can do that.
Who would you like to read opposite?
I'd like him to read for Sully, and I would like, so that would be page 2 and 3, I believe. And I would like, Lance, sorry, your name just totally skipped my mind. If you could read with him, that would be great for the part of Anthony.
Want me to stand right there?
I guess so.
Yeah,
Where-
so you'll come here. Jeffrey, if you could stand right here.
I see.
And set the stage to the extent you feel like we need to do that again. But
I'm going to give you some sides just
All
so
right.
it's a little easier for you.
All right, awesome.
Guess. All right, so we're on page 2, starting with Anthony. How you feeling? So, do you know where we are? Page 2. Sully.
Yep.
Great.
Yep, I'm here.
All right. Any questions? Let's do it.
No.
Okay.
Anthony, how you feeling, T? She tagged you pretty hard at the end there. How you feeling?
I'm good, Sully.
Yeah, you're so good. You just walked into that last one. You didn't notice she was a vegetarian? She ordered the only vegetarian dish, for goodness sake.
She caught me by surprise. She's wily.
Now you listen to me. T, you got to be more active this round. You can't come at her straight. She'll brush that right off, you understand? Stick and move. Stick and move. Use the verbal jabs, keep her away. But look for an opening. Use an angle she's not expecting. If you find something that connects, then go in for the combination. But keep your guard up. Open. You have to set the pace this round. Don't let her dictate your pace, you understand? Now spit. Now go get her.
great spitting.
Ding, ding, ding.
That was excellent spitting. Awesome. Cool.
I felt the spirit.
Thank you. Thank you, homie.
Excellent. So I'm being told by the booth
Yeah.
Jeffrey gets to go again.
I mean, makes sense.
Upset!
Oh. It's an interesting order of that. Okay.
Disappointed. All right. Cool. I would like. Boy, so many options. I would like to see. Julie Cordell Siemens.
Julie, I believe she's on the Zoom call. And
Darcy.
Darcy, welcome back. Let's do this.
And then I'm assuming page with the...
Yeah, so you guys are going to be page 4 and 5. I wrote this down. 5 and 6.
5 and 6, you got it.
That's the one. And yeah.
I don't have page 6.
Okay.
Only page 5.
If I gave you the line, could you write it down? Just one little line. Okay. It's now's the time to make your move. Back this sucker up against the sucker up. That is very hard to say. Don't tell the playwright I said that. Back this sucker up against the ropes and bombs away. You getting that, Julie? Sorry if I'm going too fast.
One more time.
So, now's the time to make your move. Back this sucker up against the ropes and bombs away, okay?
Is that good, Julie, or do you want that one more time? You got it. Okay.
I got it.
We're going
All
to
right,
delete
excellent.
the now spit line. We've seen it. We don't need it.
Okay.
Okay.
We're good.
Yeah, great. Any questions?
Now's your time to make the move. Back the sucker. Okay, we're good.
Great. That's your last line. So that comes after open up.
Open up. Okay.
Great.
Alrighty.
All right, let's do it.
Come on, girl. You were doing good for a while. Keep your focus.
Sorry, Doris, you surprised me there.
Surprise, surprise. This guy hasn't been able to string 3 syllables together, and you walk right into the sensitive guy act. You should have seen the jive coming, okay? From a mile away. Instead, he caught you right under the chin.
Is it bad?
Well, you're still ahead on the points, Haley, but you've got to come out strong in this round. This guy has thrown everything he's got at you. He's clutching, he's grabbing. Instead of engaging, it's up to you to get under his defenses and hit him. Hit him where it hurts. You got it?
Thank you.
He's been on the defensive the entire night, Haley. All he wants to do is survive the night. I'm so sorry, my dog. He's such a jerk.
It actually
So
made it so
sorry.
much more fun.
Look, all he wants to do is survive the night, and he's not going to give you anything unless you take it from him. You got it? Understand? Open up. Now's your time to make your move. Back this sucker up into the corner and against the ropes and bombs away.
Excellent. Right on cue.
That dog.
That was perfect.
Oh.
Julie, go ahead. And,
is he available for casting?
I'd like to bid on
He
this
is.
guy right here.
Okay.
You'll have to talk to his agent.
Oh, my.
what's the name of your co-star, Julie?
This is Teddy.
Teddy. Nice to meet
Oh
you,
my
Teddy.
gosh, he's amazing.
I love Teddy.
He needs
Welcome
a
to
haircut.
showbiz, Teddy.
Oh, that was so perfect for me.
Sporting
All
the
right.
COVID haircut.
Cool.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, both of you. Thank you, Julie.
Teddy, go over to him.
Okay. Sherry?
Yay!
All right.
I would like to hear from Kristen, please.
Kristen Jensen, I believe she's on the Zoom
Yep,
call.
and she will be reading for the officer, and then Steve Lesser.
Steve Lesser.
Yes, for Martin.
Is Steve also on?
Yes, he's here. He's here.
Steve is here. Excellent.
Right.
Can you hear me?
Okay, good.
Yeah, we can hear you, Kristen. We can't see you.
Oh. How do you feel about that height? That's too high. What? That's fine. You touched the microphone.
Do you guys have any questions on these characters?
I just listened to what you said to the other actors.
Perfect. Great. Okay. Then I'm good. Whenever you guys are ready. We set?
Yeah.
All right, and action.
I want to go home.
Of course you do, Martin.
How'd you know my name?
From your debit account? You did draw from your own account, didn't you?
Yeah, of course it was. I'm not overdrawn. It's not like I'm trying to steal anything.
I never said you were trying to steal anything. I've got your account right here, and it actually looks like you're pretty well off. Now calm down. I'm here for your own good.
Now let me go.
I can't.
You can't arrest me for buying food.
Food is vegetables. It's grains, maybe some fruit. It doesn't violate health laws.
Oh, what do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
Nice. Thank you. Nice job.
Kristen, while we have you here, I see. Oh, sorry. Where'd she go? Can I see Kristen again? I think I had.
Oh, there.
Can we scroll to find Kristen's name on the board? I'm not seeing it. I think you might be a little too high. There we go. Kristen, there she is. Okay. Oh, no, that's good. Okay, thank you, Kristen.
Thank you.
All right, so I believe we're on Matthew's turn. Matthew.
Okay, well, I don't have anyone left that I wanted to call up.
Excellent.
But I'm more than happy to call other people up if you want me to.
We're going to let Jeffrey take the next role.
Wow. Keep forgetting we have 2 less people who are already all cast. I want to call Carolyn up and I want her to read with Lance. So we're going to do pages 1 and 2.
This is the 5 room.
That's why we go back there. Yeah. All right, guys. I want to see the awkward.
Great. Love it.
Auditions are not awkward already, so this is perfect.
1 and 2?
Yeah, page 1 and 2. It just starts with from the beginning and it goes to O on the second page. Powerful dialogue.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
All right. I really like this chicken. It's really good.
Yeah, so's my pasta.
It goes good with wine.
I don't know much about wine.
Me neither. But this is good. Yeah. I really like Italian food.
Oh, do you cook at all?
No, but I really like Italian food.
Do you ever do stuff like rock climbing or anything?
No. You?
A little bit. It's a good time.
Do you want to try out any of my chicken?
I'm a vegetarian.
Oh.
Great. Awesome.
All right.
That's great. I thought we'd leave a little awkward pause at the end there. That's great. Thank you, guys.
That was fun to see the other side of that, the backstory.
Yes.
To the,
we're going to see the whole play by the time we're done.
All right, so we're looking at the X's. So the R's looks like that means they've read for you. So focusing on the X's, we'll move now to Sherry.
Actually, all of the people that I called for have read.
Can you go, well, let's see, Debbie, did Debbie read?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give an R
When
to
she came up
Debbie,
for
and then
Jeff.
if we can go up, did Dane read for you?
Yep.
Okay, Dane read. So you are fully read.
Yeah, I'm fully read.
And
you're well read.
Matthew, you are fully read.
Right. Unless
So-
unless I can bring 2 people up that have already read and switch their roles.
No,
It's
I think we're good.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
we're
think-
good.
I think we're good too.
Jeffrey, we'll focus on
Great.
Make it suspenseful.
your
that's
readers. Oh yeah.
I need all the attention I can get.
Jeffrey's got the biggest cast.
Yeah,
he's
I do.
working on casting 4 people for a 10-minute movie on a $500 budget.
I'm going to call, if it pleases the court. So I want to hear Matthew De La Fuente.
Matthew, I think Matthew is online. Oh, Matthew's in the house. All right.
And I want Darcy to read with him. Oh, Matthew's actually here. Great. Excellent. I like people in person.
Thank you.
So, I want you guys, so when I said just no accent this time.
Great.
Cool.
Can do.
Yeah. Just page 1 and 2 that we just read.
Okay.
Any questions?
Negative.
Action.
I really like this chicken. It's really good.
Yeah. It's so's my pasta.
Goes good with the wine.
I don't know much about wine.
Me neither. But this is really good. I really like Italian food.
Do you cook at all?
No. But I really like Italian food.
Do you ever do stuff like rock climbing or anything?
No. You?
A little bit. It's a good time.
Do you want to try some of my chicken?
I'm a vegetarian.
Oh.
That's the O. These guys need corner men. Nicely done. Okay, Jeffrey, still to you.
Oh boy.
We have Debbie, and
Debbie has read for me.
Debbie has not. Okay.
She has.
She has. Okay.
Yeah.
She was first.
And Jasmine, has Jasmine?
No, Jasmine has not read for me.
Okay.
And
any other X's in the Jeffrey column? I believe we have Jasmine on the line. Jasmine's on the phone, on the Zoom call. Welcome, Jasmine. How would you like to proceed, Jeffrey?
Okay, I want Jasmine to read for Doris. I saw your YouTube video, and you're good with the accents, the dialects. Pick one that feels right for her. I'm not gonna tell you which voice to do for that. If you got a chance to read through it and you had one kind of pop into your head, that would be great. And to read with her, I'm going to get, let's get Carolyn down here.
Carolyn, come on down. Excellent. 5'3", right?
5. Wow. Cool. Great. Any questions?
5'5".
Jasmine.
No, I was thinking I was going to read for Haley, so this is going to be fun. I'm going to read.
I think you'd be great at that, but then I saw your voices, and you really shot yourself in the foot because now I want you to be a character actor.
Let's think about it. Okay.
Okay.
Come on, girl. You were doing good for a while. Keep your focus.
I'm sorry, Doris. You really surprised me in there.
Surprise schmize. This guy hasn't been able to string 3 syllables together and you walk right into his sensitive guy act. You should have seen that jive coming from a mile away. Instead of caught you right under the chin.
Is it bad?
You're still ahead on points, Haley, but you gotta come on strong this round. This guy has thrown everything he's got at you. He's clutching and grabbing instead of engaging. It's up to you to get under his defenses and hit him where it hurts. Got it? He's been on the defensive the entire night, Haley. All he wants to do is survive the night. He's not gonna give you anything unless you take it from him, understand? And I don't have the last line.
That's okay.
Something
That's
about
good. That's good.
sucker-
No, I think that's good.
Now spit.
That's good. I think you showed me what I needed there. So
All right.
thank you.
Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, Caroline. All righty. So
think that's
I
all.
believe we are fully read,
Yeah.
and which takes us to the next phase of our evening, which is the bidding. We're going to proceed in the order of the vote for the current poll that is up, which Jeffrey is fearlessly leading and enjoying so much in that role. Just as a reminder that we have polls going almost throughout this whole 10-show season, and voting is currently going on right now for our week 1 films that screened, that had their premiere on Saturday night. So polls will close tomorrow at noon. Maybe before we go here, let's go and see what our polls look like if we have that. We can put it up on, oh, there we go. So we've got our 5 filmmakers, and boons are free. You can also purchase boons. It's a funding mechanism for the productions as well as our filmmakers and everybody on down the line. So we see right now Sila Agavali is in first place. That's new. I think that just must have happened within the last few hours, leading with 1,130 votes. So anyway, that goes till noon tomorrow. Tomorrow we will announce the 2 that will be moving on to the final round. 2 of our filmmakers tonight will also be moving on to the final round. And then we've got some wild card activity that's going to happen. So we're excited to see how this all plays out. But before we get there, we've got to get our week 2 films cast. And the process begins now. So Jeffrey, it's to you. Who would you like to bring down?
Oh boy. So I'm casting it right now.
You are, actually, you're bringing down, you're going to call down an actor. An actor is going to be here. We're going to invite all the filmmakers to bid, except for our 2 coasters here. So our 3 filmmakers who are in the house will bid.
Okay.
It's a silent auction, so you're bidding on your iPads, and then we'll turn them around one at a time. So, yeah, that's how we play.
Great.
All right. Let's. Who would you like to bring down first?
Debbie.
Debbie Sainsbury, could you please come down? Debbie Sainsbury, everybody, did a fine job. All right. So stand there awkwardly if you wouldn't mind, and we'll put 10 seconds on the clock, and we'll invite all of our filmmakers to make a bid, even if the bid is an XX, because you're not needing Debbie's services on your current film next time. So 10 seconds, please. And time is up. We'll start with Jeffrey. He bids $100. Sherry.
Also bids $100.
Also bids $100. Matthew did not
make her
bid.
choose.
All right, so we're going to put 60 seconds on the clock. We'll let Jeffrey go second this time,
Great,
okay?
yeah, that's fine.
Sherry, you have 60 seconds to make your case for why Debbie should be in your film.
Okay.
Starting now.
Debbie, you're amazing. And I love watching the subtleties that you can bring out in your acting. And I think this part requires some of that, especially with the direction I want to head with it. Pros to working on this production, it's a quick script, it's pretty short, we're gonna get done pretty quickly, and it's fun, it's a different kind of take, and I would really love to work with you on this, and I think you're incredibly talented.
About a half a minute left.
Do you want to say things to me?
Well, can I?
Yeah,
Is that okay?
have at it.
I assume you're talking about Martha.
Oh, yes.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
So can I ask who she's thinking for the other part?
Yeah, you're welcome to ask. You do not need to answer. But.
Oh, yeah, I probably shouldn't yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I know this person?
I mean, you have seen what they did tonight.
Excellent. Time is up.
That's not fair.
Jeffrey, we'll put 60 seconds on the clock. and make your case.
Debbie, I think you're perfect for this role of Sully. Doris. No, I think you'd be awesome in it. It's a fun role. It's meaty. Get to sink your acting hooks into it. I think you would do an amazing job. I'm not going to oversell you. Just choose it because I'm an amazing filmmaker.
You are the Adam, aren't you, of the group?
I don't know that reference, but yes.
The voice that you beforehand.
That's right. Still don't get it.
Nod, Jeffrey, just nod and smile.
Someone tell me. Oh, that's right, Adam Levine. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Cool. Anything else that you want to ask or you want to mention? Okay. Excellent.
Snacks.
All right.
There's gonna be
Time is
snacks.
up. We're going to put 10 seconds on the clock, which happens to be right now. This is 10 seconds to you to make your selection for which film you'd like to be in. Talk it through.
Okay. This is tough, but because I do a lot of more serious stuff, I want something meaty and I want to go with you.
All right, excellent. Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you.
You're gonna rock it.
This is tough. This is tough. It's like a parent choosing between her children.
Excellent. So Jeffrey is 1/4 of the way cast. Sherry is 0% of the way
Oh,
cast.
thank you. Yes.
Matthew, you too. All right. But Sherry, here's your chance to fix that.
Awesome.
All right.
I would like to bring out Danya Tan, please.
Danya Tan on the Zoom call.
Jasmine.
Hello, Jasmine. Good to see you again. Let us
It's not
work
fair.
on.
People are not ready for that kind of thing.
There is Danya. Mid-drink.
Spit take.
No, joke's on you. There's actually no water in there. I'm just really good at acting.
But yeah,
Totally
it's
bought
not
that.
water.
Totally
There's
bought
something
that.
in there. It's not water.
Danya, Sherry has called you down. She would like to start the bidding on your services. We're going to give our filmmakers 10 seconds to bid for your services, and then we'll reveal them one at a time. So 10 seconds starting now. We're just going to listen to the tone. We're going to see the tone. And we're going to start with Sherry.
I would like to bid 125.
Sherry bids 125. Matthew did not bid. Jeffrey.
No bid for me.
No bid. So,
Are you gonna pick
Danya, it's up to you. Would you like to accept Sherry's offer of 125 for your services? Yes, she says yes. Congratulations. Thank you. We will ask all of our filmmakers to confer with their team after the show's over to work out the week's plans. But there you go. Thank you, Danya. Excellent. It's now to Matthew. Matthew.
All right. I love this guy, so I'm going to go with Lance. Let's go
Lance,
with Lance.
come on down. Greetings, Lance. Let's just angle that mic up a little bit in case we need to have you. Okay.
All right, there we go.
Excellent. So, we'll ask all of our filmmakers who still need roles to bid, even if it's an XX. So we'll start 10 seconds now. Guessing all the Zoom people can see Sherry's bid, huh? That's fun. Fortunately, they're on like a 20-second delay, so. All right. We're going to start with Matthew. Can you show us your bid, please?
Yep.
Matthew did not bid. Oh, there's a shot. Okay. Jeffrey. Jeffrey bid $100.
Yes.
Sherry
I did not bid.
So Dylan, it's to you. Do you accept Jeffrey's $100 bid for your acting services?
Did you say Dylan?
Yeah, that's Lance.
Lance. Lance. I am so sorry.
I don't know who you're talking
Dylan. Good to see you.
These are kind of twins tonight.
Lance.
Yes, I do.
Lance accepts. Excellent. Thank you, Lance.
Facial expression tricked me out for a second. I gave her a hug, I'll give you a hug.
All right.
Oh, we're not hugging, it's COVID. Yes, yay.
Clorox wipes for both of you. Okay. All right, congratulations. Jeffrey, you are halfway cast.
That's awesome.
So actually, now we go back to Matthew. If I have this
Snaking
ruling,
it around.
yes, we're going to snake back around the other way.
Let's go with Tommy. Let's do
Tommy Brown. Come on down. Tommy's in the house. All right. So we're going to put 10 seconds on the clock, and the bidding starts now. And Matthew, let's see your bid, please. Did not bid. This is the tricky trickster.
What's your deal, man?
We're going back this way.
Yeah.
So Sherry did not bid.
I did not bid, but I think you're very
Oh, okay. There we go, Tommy.
I thought someone would.
There's some strategic things going on here, but please stick around.
You mean stick? No, okay.
Yeah, stick around. Stick around.
Gosh, this is so
We're all a little confused, but so some strategy going on here. We've seen this play out before. Filmmakers trying to assess where everything is and where people are. So, all right, Sherry.
I would like to bring down Steve Lesser, please.
Steve Lesser. All right. Steve.
Yes.
Welcome. We'll put 10 seconds on the clock. Who knows what's going to happen starting now? This is an adventure these days. All right, there we go. Let's see. Matthew, did we start with you?
Nope,
No.
I brought him down.
Oh, Sherry, yes. Sherry bid $100. Jeffrey did not bid. Matthew did not bid. Sherry. Steve, it's to you. Do you accept Sherry's offer?
I so accept Sherry's
All
offer.
right, congratulations. Nicely done, Sherry. So
I'm
you are
fully cast.
2/3 cast.
No, I'm done.
You're fully cast.
I'm fully cast.
Okay, it's to our outer edges here. Jeffrey, who would you like to call down?
Oh.
Wait, so we are ending the second round. So starting the third round, if you call somebody down, you need to bid on their services. Okay, that's after this round finishes. So this is
So
anything goes.
I'm going to save myself some money, and I'm unfortunately going to cast myself in the thing.
Cast yourself.
So I only have
Come
one
on down.
person left to
Okay.
pick.
All right, we'll go ahead and put Jeffrey's name in there somewhere at the bottom there, and he gets, if there's anything left in the production, that's Jeffrey's budget. So. All right.
Trying to save myself some money. And then I would like to see.
Do you want to scroll up and see who else is on there?
It's a tough decision for me. I'm going to see Carolyn.
Carolyn, please come on down. All right. Angle is right like so. All right, so 10 seconds on the clock. And starting now.
Do I have to?
You don't need to bid. Jeffrey, your bid, please. $50. And Matthew did not bid. Jeffrey, it's up to Carolyn. Carolyn.
I accept.
She accepts. Jeffrey, you are fully cast?
I'm fully
Carolyn.
cast.
All right.
Then I'm
Matthew.
going to call up Bo. I'm going to call
Bo,
up Bo.
please come on down.
He's up there in the sky.
He's in the sky.
Yeah.
That's right. Bo, looking for Bo on the big screen.
Is he still hanging around?
Bo is not available.
He hung up.
All right.
You got bored.
So I think at this stage, what we could do is say Bo has a minimum bid amount of, what is it?
I would say 50.
He's at the very top, right?
Yeah.
So Bo is pending.
Where's Bo?
There's only one person pending, and that's Bo. $50,000. So let's see. You know Bo. You recruited Bo.
Yeah, I've
to
heard
be
of Bo.
in this show. So I'm going to say Bo, being a friend of yours, might go for the $50 minimum bid.
I
Does
would
that
say
sound
he would not
reasonable?
be upset by that.
Okay. So we're going to give Bo the option to not accept this offer, but for now we'll say he accepts your offer of $50, and you are one half the way cast with Bo. And so, who else would you like to call down? And this person you must bid on. No more tricksy stuff.
That's
okay,
right.
Okay.
Let's get Dylan.
Dylan,
Let's get Dylan
please
Rogers.
come on down. Dylan, Matthew would like to have your services on the show. Let's see your bid. $50.
Wow.
Good acting.
Did not see this coming, but do you accept?
It's a hard decision.
We can negotiate. I'm open to that.
I accept.
All right, excellent. Thank you, Dylan. So Matthew is fully cast. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Everybody's fully cast. All right. You guys have done some amazing work tonight. You've cast your show. You got to admit, this might be one of the fastest shows you've ever cast.
Absolutely.
It's never easy. It's frequently awkward. I have all the admiration in the world for actors who go through this process quite a bit. And I think maybe it's fun for a lot of people to see a little bit about what the process is they have to go through, and they put themselves out there and put their hearts into it. And anyway, thank you so much for being here. Let's give them a hand, shall we? So thank you, filmmakers. Thank you, actors. Tomorrow the fun continues. You get to make a movie. So films are due here at the Hive Saturday at noon. You can submit them electronically. We'll give you links for that. Late delivery results in severe penalties. So the films will make their premiere here at the Hive on Saturday night at 7:30. We'll have another episode then. Please watch online at Hive Channel 5. Thanks everyone for watching. Please break a leg. Close the camera.